What's going on, everybody? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and you might remember around this time last year, Sega had a nice special event, the Sega FES Festival. Now, that of course is happening again this year. It's actually currently on right now. But last year heralded some pretty big announcements, two very big announcements in particular, one of which was the announcement of Shenmue HD 1 and 2 Remastered, which of course came out last year, and the other announcement that everyone was really hyped for and really excited for was the upcoming Sega Mega Drive Mini, or Sega Genesis Mini. For the purposes of this video, I'm probably going to call it the Mega Drive Mini over and over just because I know it as the Mega Drive. So anyway, last year when they announced that there would be a Mega Drive Mini, capitalizing on what Nintendo had done with the NES Mini, the SNES Mini, and what Sony kind of failed to do with the PlayStation Mini. But anyway, the Mega Drive Mini was as you'd expect. Now, we found out a little bit more details, such as Games was originally involved. They were the ones who have made all the Mega Drive Minis in the last couple of years, and well, they've kind of done a piss poor job of it. But at least after much backlash once they were found out to be involved, Sega actually pulled the collaboration, brought it back in-house, and they're all going to be working exclusively with M2 Studios on it. If you don't know who M2 Studios are, they actually make a lot of the ports to the likes of the 3DS when it comes to the Sega classic games and whatnot. And they actually do a damn good job. They've done a few Switch ones as well, actually, now that I think about it. But they do a damn good job at all their ports from the classic games. So to hear M2 are actually working on the software and the emulation for this is actually brilliant news. Anyway, today during this year's Sega FES, there's been an announcement of some more details, at least anyway, when it comes to the Mega Drive Mini. First up is price and availability. So, first off, the question on everyone's mind, when does the Sega Mega Drive Mini ship? In stores, online, whatever it is, to Sega fans and collectors all around the world? Well, the answer to that is September 19th, 2019. But it doesn't stop there. What do you get and how much is it going to cost? Well, the Mega Drive Mini is going to ship with 40 games. That's right, 40 pre-installed games. A selection of first-party games, a selection of third-party games as well. It's going to be available for €80, and that's going to come with one controller, or there will be a second bundle for €90, which will actually come with two controllers. They're both 3-button controllers, not the 6-button variant, and of course they're all wired, just like the originals. Now you may be wondering, Q, what 40 games are Sega going to put on this? To which I will answer your question with a half answer, more so a quarter answer, because Sega have announced that there will be 40 games on the system, but they've only announced and listed 10 of them as of today. Those 10 games are Echo the Dolphin, Castlevania Bloodlines, Space Harrier 2, Shining Force, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Toe Jam and Earl, Comic Zone, Sonic the Hedgehog, Altered Beast, and Gunstar Heroes. Now that's kind of promising news in multiple different ways, mainly because Castlevania Bloodlines is kind of an expensive game, so it's basically worth it for that alone. But this also begs one extra little tidbit of information, more of a almost clarification, but you'll see what I mean anyway. So if you go onto the European website for the Mega Drive Mini, you'll actually see they use the box art and the title for Castlevania The New Generation. Now, for those of you who don't know, Castlevania The New Generation is actually just Castlevania Bloodlines, just renamed here in Europe. They weren't allowed to put it out like that because of the word blood in the title. But because the actual tweets, and of course the tweet I was basing my announcement off was the Sega Europe one, where they still refer to it as Castlevania Bloodlines, that gives me promise and that gives me hope that they're going to use the American, US, 60Hz version of the game, which will naturally run faster, control better, and the music will play at proper speed. I'm going to assume pretty much all the other ones are going to do the exact same thing, but those kind of games and their titles are just universal by their name. Whereas Castlevania has two distinct different names per region. And while they do show the box art and all for it on the website for the European version, the announcement seems to be overall that it's going to be the Bloodlines version included. So that's it for the moment. We don't know anything outside of the release date of September 19, 2019. The two different controller bundles, one with one controller for €80, one with two controllers for €90, and 10 of the 40 announced games. Now let me know in the comment section below, do you plan on picking one of these up? Are you very happy that M2 are working on all the software? Are you going to get the 1 or 2 controller variant? And what other games would you like to see on there, both first party and third party? I know everyone is going to say Sonic 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles with Sonic 3 included, but there's a whole weird licensing issue when it comes to Knuckles, believe it or not. What else do you want to see on there? Phantasy Star, Contra Hard Corps, Aladdin, Sunset Riders, Hyperstone Heist. I don't know. Let me know what you want to see on there, as well as if you'll be picking it up or anything we looked about in this video in the comments section below. Hit the appropriate button to let me know how I did on the video. While you're at it, why not head on over and hit the subscribe button and even ring the little notification bell. Granted, getting a notification from YouTube in current year about a new video upload or live stream or whatever is a whole other story, but hey, at least you can say you tried, am I right? As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the rest of the videos in my channel.